Hello everyone, my name is Binren Zhang. Welcome to the second part of making the pixel file. Today we are talking about the shading and the composition node. So let's start it. First, go to the third layer. In the last video, we put the pixel object to the third layer. Select object, go to the material panel and create a new material. And change the surface shader from diffuse to emission, and make sure you change your render engine from Blender internal to cycle. Very important. And now split your 3D viewport to two parts. One part we change it to the node editor, and go to the material tab. Then you will see an emission node and the material output. Shift A, create a new color ramp. Link the color to emission color. And Shift A again and create a mask node. Link the value to color ramp. Shift A again, input at the particle info node. And link the edge to the first value, lifetime to the second value, and change the add to the divide. So this is how I set the shading node for the pixel file. Go back to the 3D viewport and go into the second layer. Change the viewport shading from solid to rendered. And you will see now our pixel file has a color. Now, in the bottom of the file, we can give it a bright yellow. And create a new control, give it orange color. And create a new control, give it a gray color. And in the end of the ramp, give it a black color. Now you can play with the control. At the top of the file, we can add more darker color, so it will looks more like a ash. Yes. And that's it. Very simple. Now go to the render panel and set the percent of the resolution to 100 and set the resolution to 1024. And if the camera is too far from the file, you can just move it in, G double Z, move it in like this, and you can press F12, it will start rendering. But now you can see our pixel is too blurred. So scroll down in the render panel, you will see a film tab here. Set the width to the minimal value and press F12 again. Then you will see now our pixel is much more sharp and clear. Go back to the 3D viewport, Shift A, add a new plane for the ground, and go to the world panel and press the use node button and set background color to a darker color. You can add a little bit blue there. Now press F12 again. We'll see it's much more better. But now our ground is too smooth. If you want it to look like a pixel style, you can go to the composition panel and check the use node checkbox in the backdrop. And Shift A, add a viewer output, and link the render layers to viewer. And it will show the render result in the background. Shift A and search for transform node. This is how there's a tutorial by the Light BWK. I highly recommend you check it out. He is talking about how to make pixel art in Blender. It's very clear and useful. And this is how he did it. First, we add a transform node and Shift D again, duplicate new transform node here, and Shift A, search for the pixelate. Select node, place it in between the two transform nodes, like this, and Shift A. And set the first transform node the scale from 1 to 0.1, and the second transform node we set the scale to 10. And now you will see our ground looks more like a pixel style. And in the end, Shift A, we can add a glare node here and set it from streaks to fog glow. Set the mix to 0.1, the third hold to 0.3. And now you will see our pixel file is glowing. That's very cool. And link the glare to the composite. And that's it. This is how I making the pixel file. And if you have any question, please leave a comment below. And I will also put the link of the tutorial by the Light BWK. If you have any interest, you can also check it out. So hope you enjoy the video, and yeah, thank you for watching, and see you again. Bye bye.